All right, so what have we got? We've got 23 minutes to write a whole new ad. Let's do it. Man, like, you can't do what you used to do and get the same results that you used to get. That's not how it works, right? So you're not talking about COVID, you're not talking about the economy in a massive slump. There's so much negativity being spewed out at everybody. There's so much like concerns about the property market right now that if you just ignore that that's in the marketplace, you're just not going to get anything. Like, how many times have you seen that? How to secure a profitable investment in 30 days. Like, you've got to make it relevant. You've got to make it extremely relevant to what's going on right now. So we'll just jump onto Google and type in property investment Melbourne COVID-19. See what's happening in the news here. So there's one from Your Investment Property 1 hour ago that was posted with a headline, "How Real Estate Agents Can Be Undisruptable." I like that. I'm going to take the undisruptable for my headline. Sydney and Melbourne continue to dominate property growth from the 10th of June this month. How long will prices actually fall? We're not experts in property investment. We need to go and just scan through the news and find out what's actually happening in the market right now. And then this is the biggest headlines for the week. All right. Agents spill on why now is the time to sell. Ray White Group Managing Director Dan White said it's important to understand the real estate industry has remained very active despite restrictions starting 2 to 3 months ago. During April and May, we served nearly 9,000 Australian families and businesses representing over 4.4 billion property. We also conducted right? So I like this. Right, I don't know if this is specific to Ray White or not. I can go in and actually read that. What's in store for property market post-COVID-19? These are all great headlines. Optimistic attitude sees results for Rain and Horn. And then the other thing that we know, right, that's going on right now is this home grant. And this $35,000 or $45,000 home grant, or whatever it is, $25,000, that's going to prop up the property market as well, right? So that's going to help. So that's another thing else. Agents spilling beans on why it's time to sell. There'll be some goods in here. And that's the other thing, that lots of property people are doing webinars right now, right? Because they can't do seminars, they can't do so many things. So it has to even be even more spicy. The competition for property is as strong as ever, and demand very much outstripping supply right now. So this is like, I'll just paste them into here, but this is what I'll start to do, right? I'll start to get little golden threads that I can talk about. And I'm not committing to any idea yet. I'm just looking for something that's going to be a good hook or a good angle. So here's another one. Interest rates are at a historical low for owner-occupied loans. We're seeing variable. I don't know if or I'm going to use that, but I'm certainly going to keep it. As for buyers, trying to game the system and wait to pick the bottom is a dangerous game. Things can move against you and risk number. Yeah, and look at this. Property investment has and always will be a long-term investment. Another great little chunk to chuck into my copy. Oh, there's my ad there. Hello. Yeah, so immediately, like, we're starting to get some stuff that's present, right? That talks right now. The first thing that we always want to do is try to inject some news into the copy. So if we come back now to, if you want to bring up your ads. So let's just start with the headline. So basically, even I've taken that other one, property millionaire reveals undisturbable investment strategy. Immediately that's current and that's more present. That will definitely be that one there. And then we can repeat these a little bit. Property millionaire reveals recession proof investment strategy. And these are the first drafts. So I'll typically write 50 of these and then I'll just cull or I'll refine which ones that I do like. Yeah, you guys notice all this stuff revealed, blah, 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 blah. These guys are good copywriters. The Daily Mail, they got 16 million people on their Facebook page. So they know a thing about getting some clicks. Trendy suburbs where property prices are predicted to fall below 650, saving first-time buyers, $20,000 in stamp duty. Look at these images here, guys. Look at this shit. Like, what's going on here? This circle around this dude. But this is all great places to get inspiration. And then things will jump at you like confirmed, right? So then you come back to our doc, and I take this one maybe, and then I'll replicate this. Property millionaire confirms undisruptible investment strategy. And I'll just keep building on these things, right? This is going to be like this dog whistle copy for people that are property investments. Breaking good news for Australian property market revealed. Okay, what is it? I want to know what it is. Property millionaire breaks his silence on new undisturbable investment strategy. And the reason that I come to websites like these trashy websites is just because they use lots of power and trigger words and good hooks and angles, and it just gets the creative juices flowing rather than just staring at a blank page. You come here to find out, like, just to start getting the juices flowing. So that will get you going, right, in the right direction of what you want to do. And then even from these we've got here, this is like a good lead in, right? Try like those headlines that you've got, they don't speak to the current state of the market. And anybody that's looking to invest in property right now, Heidi, they're reading property investment news like all day long, right? So if you're just going to go at them with something that's not current, like you're going to have a hard time. But yeah, no webinar in there. That's doing what the landing page is meant to do. Because don't forget what we're trying to do in that ad. All we're trying to do is get people to click, where you're trying to get people to register for the webinar, right? Bring up that ad one more time before we go. We've got 2 minutes. So change that lead in. You can still use all that body copy, change the lead in to talk about now, but you can't use pandemic or COVID or any of that kind of stuff. So you just need to kind of allude to what's happening right now. That's why I've got things like millionaire property investor says it's back to business. Okay, well, that's not what I've heard. I've heard that it's not back to business. So let me click this thing and find out what's going on. Or top property investment expert breaks his silence on Aussie property market. Oh, that sounds new. Like that's news. Something's going on there, right? Breaking good news for the Australian property market revealed. What is it? What is going on right now? Property expert reveals simple secrets to buy 5 properties in 5 years. So I would change the lead in and the headline and everything to be talking about what's going on right now. Because think about it. People are locked in their house right now. Like it is so over consuming everybody's attention span that if you don't go out there and your copy isn't really alarming and electrifying, it just gets, because right now more than ever, because there's so much crazy news that's going on, you have to work even harder for that battle for attention. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click the like button and subscribe. We're dropping a video on YouTube every other day. And if you've got any questions about any of the content that I covered in this video, just basically leave a comment with hashtag heysabri in the comment section. And every week we're also trying to go through all those questions and get them answered. So go ahead, click subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.